Many startups fail because they build solution to problem no one actually has. The biggest mistake founders make is guessing what people want instead of listening. But what if you could flip that around? What if you had a system that listening 24/7 to real conversation on Reddit and find pain point and market gaps for you? In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can build a system using n8n, a no-code automation tool. We will create an AI-powered agent that searching subreddit based on the keyword you give it, find unsolved problem and turns them into validated startup ideas. The result will be neatly compliant into a detailed report and send straight to your Google Drive. So you can stop guessing and start building with data. I am Ijahar Pradhan. Let's get started. To find the idea for our business, we are going to do two parts. The first part is to set up the n8n automation. n8n is an automation tool that lets you connect different apps and services to automate the task. Now this is where we will build and run automation, and you will only need to set it up once. So we're going to do this is just three simple steps. The first step is to get n8n hosting. Now there are three different ways you can use n8n. The first option is to host n8n locally on your computer. The first option is free, but it is more complex to set up. The second option is using web space kit for hosting n8n. This is the most quickest and the low cost way to host n8n. This costs around $5 per month or 15 real per month. It's easy to use with zero setup required. You also get unlimited workflow execution and unlimited active workflows. The third option is n8n Cloud, which is the official platform, is the n8n. This costs £24 per month, which is approximately $27. It's much more expensive and the features are limited too. In this video, we are going to purchase n8n from WebSpaceKit, where we get unlimited workflow execution and unlimited active workflows. Since n8n is open source, you will get much more benefit like WebSpaceKit. So we host n8n on WebSpaceKit. Just click the link in the video description and it will take you to the page, or you can simply search on Google about WebSpaceKit. Now scroll down, now click here, choose how long you want to hosting for. I'm gonna choose for 12 months. If you choose 24 months, it gives you the best price, which is $5 per month. Then fill in those details, enter your payment detail and click checkout. So now we have successfully made the payment and we have got n8n hosting. Now click here and you can see that our plan is active. So let's go to step 2, which is to set up n8n. So to set up it, click manage, just scroll down and click to set up here, fill in the detail, click next, and it will take you to this page. So now we have successfully set up n8n. We have our own instance of n8n on our own URL. Like you can see here, this is completely private for you and only you can see it. Once you reach this page, this means you can now start adding and running your workflow. And you have two options. You can either create a new workflow and then build the automation manually by adding each node one by one, or you can use the ready-made automation template, which is lets you quickly import the workflow and let you add the agent immediately. To make things easier, I have created a workflow that is already available in WebSpaceKit. So let's move on to third step. We just import the workflow template. To import the template, first we need to download the template. To do that, go to this step, scroll down, search for Rabbit Ideas Scraper AI agent from this list and click download, and the workflow will be saved to your computer. To import it, go back to n8n, click start from scratch, then click here, select import from file, upload the file you just downloaded, and as you can see here, the workflow has been imported. Let's change the name of the workflow. Okay, as you can see in the workflow below, some of the nodes have warning signs, which means they still need to be set up before everything works properly. To do that, let's move on to the second part of this video, which is to set up the workflow nodes. To do that, we're going to 3 steps. The first step is to connect our Rabbit account to the workflow, and to connect it, you need to provide the credentials that allow n8n to access the Rabbit API. To do that, click on the n8n, go to credentials for Rabbit and click create new credential. A new window will be pop up asking for client ID and the client secret. To get those, first we will need to log in Rabbit. So just click the link below this video and it will take you to the Rabbit login page. So if you don't have an account, you can click here to create one. I'm going to log in using my Google account, and once you logged in, it will take you to this page. Once you are on this page, to get the client ID and secret key, first we need to make our app in the Rabbit developer console. To connect to the Rabbit API, click here, enter the name for the application. Now go back to n8n, copy the Rabbit URL, come back to the Rabbit tab, paste it here, and click here to create an app. Here you can see we got the client ID and the client secret. Now copy the client ID and client secret. Now paste it here. Once you're done, click connected my account and a Rabbit authorization window will be pop up asking for permission. Click allow. And now that your account has been connected successfully, close the window and go back to the workflow page. Once you connected one node to the workflow, simply open the other node and it will connect it automatically, and the error icon will disappear for them. Just open each node and you will see the credential already getting connected. And now we have successfully connected Rabbit to the workflow. Next, it's go to the second step, which is to connected our OpenAI account to the workflow. OpenAI will be used to analyze the Rabbit post and provide meaningful instance. Click on one of the OpenAI chat model nodes, go to credential, connect to it, select create new credential, and it will ask for your API key. To get that, click the link below this video and it will take you to the OpenAI platform. Sign in with your Google account. Click on create new secret key. Enter the key name and click create secret key. Now we'll get the API key. Copy that. Go back to n8n, paste it here and click save. Now that the OpenAI connected is successfully, simply open the other OpenAI nodes and it will connect automatically. We have successfully connected OpenAI, the workflow, and next we can move on to the third step, which is to connect Google Doc to the workflow. Connecting Google Docs to the workflow will help store and organize the generated report. And to do that, click on HTTP request node. Now click on create new credential here, and this required the client ID and the client secret from Google Cloud Console. Go to the credentials, just click the link in the description and it will take you to the Google Cloud Console. Remember, you need to do that upcoming step only once and then you can reuse the same credential for all the future workflows. First we need to create a new project. So let's select a project, then click on new project. And here enter a name for your project. I'm going to enter ID scraper and click create. As you can see, our project is created. And once the project is created, select the project, go to APIs and services. Select libraries, search for Google Doc API, click enable. Now go back to library, search for Google Drive API, and enable it. Then go to auth console script and click get started. Here enter a simple name for the app. I'm going to enter ID scraper. Then here select your email ID and click next. Here select external, click next, enter your email ID again. Again click next. Then click this box, click continue and then click create. Now go to audience, click on publish app, click confirm, and now on the left slider go to credentials, click create credentials and select auth client ID or application type, choose web application and give it a name. I am going to enter ID scraper again. And now we have to enter the auth URL here. So go back to our n8n workflow and copy the auth redirect URL from the Google Docs credential window and paste it in the Google Cloud Console. Click create and a window will pop up with your client ID and the client secret. Copy the client ID and paste it in Google Cloud Console. Then copy the client secret and again paste it into n8n. Now click sign up with Google. Choose your Google account. Grant all the necessary permissions by select all and click continue. And now connection is successfully. Simply auth all the other nodes and it will connect it automatically. And we have now successfully connected Google Docs to the workflow. Now we can run the automation workflow. As you can see, first we need to enter a subreddit related your niche on Reddit. So to find out the subreddit for our niche, we are going to use ChatGPT. And here we will enter a specific prompt and you can find the prompt by clicking the link in the description. Paste it into ChatGPT. Next, replace the niche in the prompt with your own niche. I'm going to enter remote work as an example, and once you have added your niche, click here. And as you can see, it has given us the active subreddits for our niche. Copy once you want. Go to n8n. Click on execution workflow. Paste a subreddit here. And you can enter up 3 keywords that you want to search for. I'm going to enter something like Zoom fatigue, distraction at home, too many meetings. Now select the number of hosts you want to reach on Reddit and click submit. After we submit the form, the workflow will beginning executing and the workflow has been successfully executed. Now let's open our Google Drive. As you can see, it has generated a detailed report for each keyword we entered. The report highlights the key challenges people face, the review, the existing solution, identifying the gaps that remain, and finally suggest potential ideas that could really make a difference. So if you are looking at start a new product or a service in this industry or niche, you can save a lot of time in figuring the right market gaps and opportunities. And that's it. This is how we can get startup ideas from it. So go ahead and try it out. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.